That was really cool to Caverna. That was really cool. All right. That was definitely worth the wait as well. So after that, I mean, it's only down from there, isn't it? That was pretty impressive artistic value there from Caverna. Thank you very much. But let's kick off with Risotto versus Iron Turk. I saw this played earlier today, and I begged Risotto to send this to me because I was like, I saw it on Twitch, and I was like, oh my god, people are gonna want to see this. I have to show this to my YouTube community. The YouTube boys have to see this one, because this was an absolute cracker. So. Not going to give it away who wins. Turk, extremely good player. Risotto, extremely good player as well. But, you know, if you was to guess who would win, Turk certainly has the higher elo. But it's a cracking game. You never know who's going to win this one. Turk playing Dutch. My feelings about Dutch this patch are kind of underwhelming. You know, they're not bad per se, but they're quite underwhelming. I just feel like they haven't been nerfed or buffed particularly. They did get the new mercenary shipment, didn't they? We'll take a quick look because I can't remember what it's called. It's the Bosniaks, that's the one, which was kind of a nice buff because they are an insane shipment, and they can definitely swing games. But outside of that, they just kind of haven't received anything new, shiny, DE, if you will. And they've just kind of suffered from no DE madness stuff. So hopefully the new patch, though, changes things. Hopefully the patch changes things because they got a couple of new cool cards. You know, their Explorer can build envoys, which is pretty funky. So maybe they'll get a bit of DE madness going. I've definitely got a couple of build orders inside of this little noggin over here. There's a lot of empty space in here, but where there is space, it's definitely used up with build orders. See what Dutch... I imagine we'll see something quite standard from Dutch, but it's Iron Turk, so you never know. Risotto known for his... We've seen him before on my channel. He's known for his Age 1 builds, those crazy Age 1 builds they did, which he actually just used against me in the ECL tournament, and it very nearly beat me. Actually should have beaten me, but there was a bit unfortunate micro. So yeah, so we'll see if Risotto's going to do anything crazy this time around. His deck suggests no Age 1 cards, for a little bit let down there, but this game is crazy, so looks like he's going to go for a bit more standard play here. Okay. Anything out of the ordinary? Does have Silversmith. So we could see... Risotto's quite a greedy player. You know, we see this crazy Age 1 builds, but that's basically because he likes being greedy, right? So he's a very greedy player. So you always have to keep an eye on Risotto. It's really important you always scout him. I mean, you want to scout everyone, but you always really want to scout Risotto because you never know what he's going to do next. You never know. He keeps you on your toes, keeps you guessing. Wilhelm over here, just having a quick look. No Big Boober, though. We haven't got the DLC skin here, the Big Boober. No big beer mug to whack your opponents with. So a little bit let down there. 2 out of 10 for that. Some set the wagon punch down. Okay. That's going to be a nice 60 coin. You do get, I believe, some resources for killing this guy as well. Yeah, 20 coins. So that's another 20 coin added on top, along with 20 XP. Risotto is aging. 17 Vil. Turk's aging. Wow. Turk, I mean, Dutch do tend to age early, but getting a Age 1 back down really quite quickly. A little bit of idle time there. That villager kind of not really, just kind of supervising what's going on there. I'm sure Turk wouldn't be happy with that supervision, though, because he'd rather have all builders. Because that Age 1 back down way before he's aged up as well. Comfortably before he's aged up, which is really good. He does have over 100 stocked gold as well, because you always want to try and squeeze that 100 gold in just as you age up so you can get the constant villagers in queue. And on 300 food already. So he's had a crack in Age 1. Aged up with 15 villagers, which is very standard. Didn't do anything out of the ordinary. Clearly did really, really well on his gold treasures. And we saw that treasure here, which was really nice. And that's where he got a big chunk of the gold from. So he's going to be able to get a second bank down with that 400 wood resources that he's aged up with the quartermaster. That's going to go down with another 4 merchants. Very, very nice. 700 wood's going to come in. That's also going to be used for another bank and potentially a stable or a barracks. Take a quick look at Risotto. Pretty standard versus Dutch. I think I mean, there's a couple of options. You can actually tower rush. You can try the Expo Pike stuff. But I think the majority of the time, people like to go for Cav Star. Because it gives you... It's flexible. You've got cavalry units. The cavalry units are like the most flexible units in the game. So, you know, that's why I see a lot of top players. They always like going Cav. Because Cavs are very, you know... It's a very effective unit. It's very... Can do almost anything, really. Run around the map very quick. You know, you can get to places quickly. Yeah, so... can raid, can do well against most military units other than heavy infantry. So yeah, cavalry's always a safe. It's always a safe bet. It's always a great start. There goes the bird bank, like we said. Stable start from Dutch. You don't always see that. It's definitely feels like a bit of a legacy thing that a lot of the legacy players used to do. You know, try to cav start. Germany will have the advantage in the cavalry though department because they will be able to mass more Uhlans. So Turk definitely going to be on the defensive, I would say. I doubt we'll see too much raiding unless he gets a good dub on the old cavalry micro. Little treasure being picked up there. Even though it's age 2, quite late, it's, you know, getting into the mix of things now. He's still picking up treasures. Very effective and efficient use of your Explorer. It's the sort of time where you want to be using your Explorer in these little fights as well. Using the snare ability, using its HP to tank as much hits as possible so you can win the Cav War. Risotto having a little run around. We'll see his line of sight. What does he see? What does he see? It's party time. He sees the stable, though, and he's going to instantly back up. I think that's very safe. You never want... It's very risky to dive in over a stable. So you don't want to get too greedy because, bang, look, the cav were right there. And if he hanged around for about 3 or 4 more seconds, that would have been a dirty, dirty snare pop. And could have been GG from there as well. So very well advised by Risotto to take himself away out of that fight. He got some good information though. Can't put a price on info. Good scouting. He saw the stable. He knows what's coming now, and that's going to dictate what Risotto's going to decide to make now. And he's deciding to go for Doppelsodners. Hello, not a unit you see every day. He's going to go for the old cavalry Doppelsodner. It's very, very legacy-ish. Build. So, but you know, he's up against another legacy Civ. So, if it works, it works. If it's not broke, don't fix it. It does involve. I feel like it does involve a lot of heavy micro. You know, with regards to your positioning, you've got to make sure your positioning's right. If you get a great position, then yeah, these dots are just going to absolutely slap anything that Dutch can throw out of it. Dutch is going to be forced to go Minutemen and skirmishes here just to deal with these Doppelsodners. So he's going to force that response, I feel like, from Turk. Turk's, or Turk might just be going for the fast fortress and trying to get routers. Oh, and Turk not paying too much attention. Oh, it could have been nasty because Risotto actually wasn't paying too much attention there. Risotto could have definitely picked up more than 1 cav. He's going to be getting 2 cav. Oh, he's going to get the flank with the Doppelsodners. Oh, it's close, but these Doppelsodners are just 4.5 speed. They're not going to be able to catch it. Hussars with their 6.7. He is picking up a few Hussars, though. Got some cavalry hanging around here. Could be used them to try and get a good flank. Score's pretty identical right now. More Doppelsodners, so Risotto's not trying to age up anytime soon. He just wants to play this out in age 2. He's happy to do this, and I completely agree. You do want to do... You have to disturb the infrastructure from Dutch here. Like 4 banks is, you know, that's a lot. It's like a 20 villager eco. So you do definitely want to do something against it. What's Turk's response here? Oh, we've got marriage politics. Okay. Interesting. He's getting rushed, but he's still using marriage politics. Hussars, Minutemen, it's go time. 5 skirmishes coming out as well. That's what exactly what I said is what he's going to use to try and deal with the Doppelsodners. A bank does go down. Is it going to go down? It is going to go down. Very nice. As long as it all pikemen coming out now as well. It's going to be a cleanup from Turk. Was it worth it? The Doppelsodner is going to do some work there. Oh, it's got some weak units. We take a quick look at all those Hussars are at best or half damage. Sorry, half HP. So they will get cleared up. Only really a few skirmishes as well. I think the pikemen were still there, yeah. Doppelsodner verted pikes action. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it? Oh, what a pity. What a pity. Got some free dops up here. Risotto not paying too much attention to where all his units are. Needs to wake up. Doppelsodner's an extremely expensive unit. They're almost as expensive as Hussars, really. So definitely don't want to be losing them. Have we got another flank? It's Expo time. Doubles not do he's putting them on the formation yet to soak up more damage. Ulan's in there. Get these bad boys back in. Expo's gonna shit these pikes. Okay. Minutemen are gonna go down. Doppelsoldners with a flank. Yeah, very nice. You soak up damage, like, but yeah, it's just not gonna be enough. Needed to kind of get them in there to get the snare. Little Explorer versus Explorer is all kicking off over here. Wilhelm managed to slap Pieter. Nice little one Hussar raid here. Going to be extremely annoying. Skirmishers dealing with these Expos. They do have the range advantage. 20 range for Skirmishers, whilst only 16 for the Expos. Nice one villager pickup there. Just being annoying, just, you know, just trying to delay his eco. Try and keep his APM ticking the entire time. Distract him whilst he can then push elsewhere with his Skirmishers and try and snipe off more. So it's all about keeping him distracted. Not letting him, you know, do much. Not letting him play how he wants to play. And this is very nice now. I'm now pursuing with the Skirmishers onto the eco. 27, almost 28 vils for... looking like he kind of wants to age. Marriage politics has come in, so it's not going to take as much for him to age as it would normally. I think it's about minus 20% for food and gold, or minus 20% in total to age up. So marriage politics is an extremely effective tech. I always say that this... I can't remember what one this is. The wetting it has an unbelievable text in there. The marriage politics, along with this big button, the golden writer, is absolutely insane. So I imagine we'll see, hopefully we'll see some pipe. Actually would have been really, really great for Risotto to get it, but there's only one on the map, so we'd have to siege it to get it. Yeah. Gonna be picking up those Hussars for free. Very nice. A doctor's go down, though, for Risotto. So Turk almost aging up now. Hunting only just now hunting dogs coming in. Risotto is an age 3. He does have a dock as well, so he's greeded this, but it's looking really, really nice, actually, for Risotto. Although the score says differently. I wonder if the score will bounce when these 8 skirmishers come in. And now it's the Germany pain train, baby. All of these juicy, juicy shipments. The 9 Ulans, the 8 skirmishers with 3 Ulans, the 3 war wagons. It's the Germany pain train time now, baby. So he did use about 5 shipments in age 2. Yeah, nice age 2. He did manage to... He's done a lot of damage to the Hussars. He's killed a lot of Hussars. He did manage to take down a bank, which is 700 resources. So, yeah, it wasn't for now. All right, it wasn't for now. I do feel like losing one bank, but cleaning up the army was better trade for Turk. But it wasn't terrible. It wasn't game losing for Risotto either. So, we'll see how this plays out. Score's very similar. Like I said, the score's going to bounce back. This is the problem, though. You have to have a big army to push into Iron Turk's base here. Dutch known for their crazy choke points. Look at this. So difficult to get in the mass here. And with good old Dragbox Micro, you can just bring those pikemen right to the front. But it's looking really good. He's used his Minutemen, don't forget. So there's not going to be anything too scary. He is in age 3 now, but only just. The Ulans yet. Okay, Rooters coming out now. They're going to do some damage against the Ulans, but are the Ulans going to be able to do enough damage in time? That's going to be the question. More Ulans coming in. The skirmishers need to be on these routers. Yeah, he's killing these routers. Great micro here by Risotto. Good micro by Turk. There's not a lot he can do, but the 9 routers coming. Oh, but not in a great position, though. Oh, the villager pool now. These villagers soaking up some damage. He needs to keep as many military units alive as possible, just Turk, to turn this game around here. He uses the big button. Turk uses the big button, but only on about 5 routers. So they are going to get these buffs here. It's going to give them crazy armor. Look at the armor buffs that it gives. Absolutely insane. Not is it just melee resist, range resist buff. It gives it siege resist buff as well for all cavalry. Absolutely insane. More Ulans coming in. But he repels it. He repels the force. But at what cost? He's down to 21 villagers. He's used his big button. That takes a long time to come in. Most of his tempo's been gone. But the same could be said for Risotto. But Risotto's looking really good. His eco hasn't been touched now for some time. He's doubled his boats. Again, boats is not something you see every day with Germany, I have to say. You don't often see a dock with Germany. So he's really snuck that in there. Sneaky, sneaky Risotto. Very nice. I like it. Okay, we're just getting some skirm goon coming here from Dutch. Whilst on the other hand, we got skirm cavalry. That's a lot of Uhlans out of nowhere. Like I said, it's the pain, just the Germany Spain. I keep saying Spain pain train. The Germany pain train now. 9 Uhlans, 8 Uhlans, crazy skirmishers. It's just non-stop onslaught of stuff, of mass, of units. So scary. They do have veterancy as well. He is backing up now. There's not that many skirms though. We could still keep poking. More skirmishers coming in. Okay. Wants a cheeky dub on this bank. Cavalry have okay siege damage. The skirmishers not so much. So you could spend a little while here. Banks, though, a few patches ago did get nerfed, I believe. So their HP did get nerfed by about 500. I believe they used to have 4k HP. Now only 3.5k HP. It looks like he's going to take it down, though. Really, Turk just doesn't have the max to repel this. He is building a lot. He's sending 8 skirmishers now as well. Another bank goes down. So that's the second bank, plus lots of villagers. So Risotto doing really, really well here in kind of destroying the eco, some of the infrastructure from Iron Turk. And like I said, that's now 1,400 resources. So to replace that in 2 banks is not easy. Turk, though, keeping it tight on the score. Going for those gill nets. 8 boats. Gill nets does feel like it's worth it. Oh, no, I do tell a lie. An extra 3 down there. Would be nice to... Yeah, I think he's definitely got these 3 around here. Probably on because he wants it on the gold. But it would be nice to have one like on these fish here. Just so we can keep an eye on any docks that get milked by Iron Turk. But he's definitely scouted here. If we take a quick look. Yeah, he's definitely scouted the water just to make sure there's no docks. So very nice. Well played there. Skirm Goon again versus Skirm Cav. Cav going in for it. Would be nice if Risotto picks this up, actually. If Risotto picks this House of Wetting up, I mean, it is going to take quite a long time before this big button comes in. But that big button literally will win you the game. With that many Uhlans, it would win him the game. Risotto on 49 villagers. A lot of them are Stettler wagons as well. So more like 55 towards 60. Jaeger's coming in now. Very nice. Definitely the right play there. I would be concerned he doesn't have... He needs to be aware that Iron Turk does have access to Bosniaks. Does have it in his deck. Yeah, there's the Bosniaks. So, and I've seen that swing games. I've seen that by itself. I mean, I've played that and by itself. Single-handedly won games. And completely turn the tide. Completely swift. Change the tempo of the game. It's literally... It can be in some circumstances. If you get a good pop with it, it's basically an Uno reverse card. Oh, I'm losing the game. Bang, Uno reverse. There you go. Ship that. I win. But lots of units. Lots of units coming in from Turk. Going on the offensive here as well. Definitely going to have to back up, though, once these Jaegers come out. Are the Jaegers out yet? No, there they come. Such a beautiful unit, look. With their little snow hats on. Look at that. Jingle bells, jingle bells. You love it. You love it. Yeah, they are basically skirmishers on steroids. So they will repel this force here. Again, more boats. Turk needs to do something about this. He has one frigate, but he doesn't have the 3 galleys in his deck. Commando. Could be really, really crucial. I feel like he needs that frigate ASAP. Some nice micro by Turk. Well, we're going to have a showdown. But there's no cav from Turk here. Turk needs something to deal with these Jaegers. He needs cavalry or falconets or something to deal with these Jaegers. There's no anti-cav still from Risotto. You're scaring me, Risotto. You're scaring me. I'm getting cold feet here. What's Turk's response? Okay, he is starting to make some huzzahs by the looks of it. Definitely want to get some veterancy on there. He is making more. Kind of out of food, though. Is Risotto going to spot it? Is Risotto going to spot it? He does see it. He does see it. Oh, he's backing up. No, Risotto. Oh. He's doing a little bit of a slide to the right. Looks like he wants to cut them off. He does see it. Oh, the rooters, though. Oh, it's go time. He's going for it. He's not backing up. He's getting the snail on the Ulons. And we got ourselves a real fight on our hands. He's doing the villager pull. This could be like 1,000 HP worth of soak damage. The rooters are not really where they want to be. They're getting completely messed up by the Ulons. Still a huge mass of skirmishes, though. The Ulons are getting melted. But so are the rooters. A couple of her veterans, veteran Hussars coming in at right at the end of the fight. Not exactly. Nice use of his Explorer here. 620 HP. Getting a good snare. Soaking up all that juicy, juicy damage. But still no anti-cav. No anti-cav. More Hussars could be absolutely critical. A nice triple there, baby. More Ulons coming in. Oh, that's a nice drag box there to bring them to the right to the front instantly. It's exactly where they want to be. Really, really nice. But still no anti-cav. So only skirmishers. But as long as there's no cav, he's going to be good here. Again, loads of... Oh, is that 5? 5 Hussars coming out and there's no more Ulons. He's got no anti-cav. Oh, that's going to be dangerous. And obviously in this patch, skirmishers, they don't do as much damage versus Hussars anymore. Or cav in general. And there's the Bosniaks! There's no! Risotto is looking so good. Oh, there's Jaegers in there. Oh, that's so nasty. I almost can't look. But I have to. Bang! Free hitting these Jaegers. Oh, there's a gold promotion already. 2 gold promotions. 2 silver and a bronze. Oh, hiya. Oh, he's bringing in more skirmishers. Oh, it's so nasty. 3, 4 now on gold promotions. Look at the stats on these guys. Oh, my word. Absolutely insane. They've all got at least 1 promotion right now. I look at them swinging there like those big pikes, those big halbs. Oh, devastating. Absolutely devastating. And the scores still looking good for Risotto, but the tempo definitely Iron Turk's favour here. Are we going to see an Iron Turk, Dub. Can't even talk. That's how hyped this is. Oh, my word. Even though they're like half HP, some of them, there's still so much damage in these Bosniaks. Look at this 56 hand attack. They do really well versus Cav as well. Oh, especially in gold promotion. He's got rooters in the back. Only a couple, though, but that's going to be really nice. Look at this. They're all gold. He's got 5 gold promotions. Oh, my word. This is like best case scenario for Turk. More Ulon, sorry, coming out. Oh, he wants to get those juicy raids. Rooters on the cav. Oh, where are the Ulons going? No. A bit of a missed micro there by Risotto. Is it getting too much for him? Oh, these Bosniaks. They're killing so many villagers now. It's his turn. Risotto's still on 61, though. Still 2 in the... Oh, it's his turn now. Black Riders popping out of nowhere. It's his turn. Oh, but the Bosniaks did what they needed to do. They just did so much damage. Cleaning up that with the... Finally, a little bit too late to get the anti-cav, but, you know, we're at where we're at. He's still got the score lead. The Black Riders, they're gonna be able to deal with the skirmisher mass. As long as the skirmisher mass is quite small, Black Riders will do okay versus them. 520 HP. Whew, God. I've got to go calm down. My heart rate's going through the roof. Oh, we're going to see Hussar raid? Nope. He sees the stables there. He's going to back up. This water eco, though, is still going the whole time. It's just been pumping. Oh, we're going to have a little bit of a Ruta raid here. A Ruta. Oh, some sneaky vills here. We see some raids from both sides here. Nice Ruta raid, though. Going to get shut off by the Black Riders and War Wagons. Oh, and the snare with the Ulons. That's not what you want. Oh, the Router's going to get cleaned up. They are very quick, though, and they have such good pathing Routers. They're not like normal goons. They just have ridiculously good pathing. They're like got a really small hitbox. They're only 1 pop unit, I believe, as well. So, yeah, kind of insane. Skirmisher raid going on here. Hussar raid going on up here. But they're going to be caught by the Ulons. Very nice. Using that Explorer once again. Look how much time and damage was being soaked up by that Explorer. Gave it plenty of time for these reinforcing Ulons to get there. Routers versus Black Riders. Nice little battle going on down here as well. Skirmisher raid, but that's going to get cleaned up. This is, I mean, the score lead is getting better for Risotto now. But that was looking pretty dicey for a second there. Now he needs the cavalry mass. He's got the anti-cav, but he needs the cavalry mass now. It's the other way around. Yeah, I don't know. What's Turk? Turk only on 25 villagers. I think Risotto just did so much damage to the economy. In 2 big fights, he was able to do lots of damage, killed lots of settlers. The Iron Turk was forced to do those big cavalry, those big settler kind of pulls. And yeah, I mean, it allowed him to stay in the game, but at what cost? Oh, now 10 villagers, 11 villagers going to go down here. Oh, that is unfortunate. Great catch for Risotto. They were really cheeky in the corner, but it looks like that TC would have given him the line of sight there. So very, very nice raid. It's a great TC placement as well, covering this gold mine. Blocking off, taking complete map control as well. Haven't seen House of Wettin yet, which is a bit of a shame, because House of Wettin, he has gone for House of Fanar, but House of Wettin would be much more effective. Really wanting to take map control here with this outpost. I love it. Wanting to take control of this gold, but this copper mine, which hasn't been touched. Which has actually not been touched. Kind of both sides going with this kind of skirm goon comp here. A few Ulons in the mix. Basically, it's going to be who's got the bigger mass, really. The bigger mass of units here. Turk's still in the game. Still hanging on. Turking, if you will. Yeah, and it looks like he's still going to be okay even after this. Once the Black Riders go down, yeah, he's going to be okay. More Ulons coming in, but there's still a decent amount of routers there. War Wagon's so tanky, though. They just soak so much damage. Look at that. Consuming all the fire of Turks. Just tanking. Shot after shot after shot. Close on both sides here. Scores again. Still looking good for Risotto, but Turks just limping in still. I really think he really needs to take notice of his. It's still not too late. Ship that frigate. You know, once these gold mines are getting eaten up, and once that one, oh, there's still lots on here. Oh, he's got access to both of these. Oh, if Germany have access to both these gold mines, it's so, it's just so difficult, so difficult. Once they do all go down, look, there's still a copper mine over here, but not only just. More routers. Damn, this has been one hell of a crazy game. Turk still limping in for a while. Oh, nice flanking coming in from Ulan. Great micro. Oh, but Turk brings back his Explorer to soak up that 620 HP and connect with that snare. Oh, but the Ulan's coming out of his arse here. Everywhere. Left, right, up, down. He's microing for like his life depends on it. More routers coming out. A Hussar pop coming out. But it's only 3 Hussars because it's the only military shipment he's got left. But they are veteran. So they are going to clean up the skirmish mass. Is he going to repel it again? He's down to 17 villagers now. So every time he repels a fight, it just gets weaker and weaker and weaker. But again, more Ulans. It looks like he's double pumping here from 2 staples. Both players really utilizing all. Look at this macro. Really, barely any food or gold. Constantly pumping stuff. Always sign of a good player. Always using their resources. But just again, more skirmishes out of nowhere. Risotto going for these native cavs, which I like. Just trying to mass as much cavalry as possible. I believe these guys do get promotions as well. Nice cavalry flank coming in here. These guys attack at 1.1 speed. Pretty insane. Again, more villagers. And Risotto's on 76 vills, which is more like 80, 85. So I can't see Turk getting back into this one now. Yeah, and income just more cav, and I think that we could be seeing the GG very shortly. Yeah, 10k score difference almost now. Just the water eco, just sneaking that in and just kind of drip feeding the water micro throughout the game. And he's ended on what, 16 boats, 20 boats, and it's just fed him throughout the game. It's a really, really nice play. Didn't go too heavy on it. Didn't go too lightly on it. It just went the perfect amount of water, and it really paid off for him. Still microing. Again, look at this. Right in front of his base. That is just a massive slap to Iron Turk. That just, I'm in your base. Eating your mines. Still on 3 banks, but it's not enough. He needs to be on 7 banks at this stage of the game and 50 vils. And that's the only way he's going to stay in the game. 10k score difference, 11k score difference now. Turk still doesn't want to give up. Still doesn't want to give up. I respect it. I respect the micro. Must have a carpal tunnel syndrome by now. And there's the GG. Finally, he admits defeat. Crazy game. Back and forth. The tempo shift. Like I said, the Uno reverse. There was an Uno reverse up here. But Risotto said with the Black Riders, Uno reverse right back at you, sunshine. And completely shifted the tempo back into his favor again. Great game. Absolutely great game. Really showcasing Germany, how they, they're not known for going for their water builds, but, if you play it right, you can add to the water as well. Great game. Great game. Yeah, look at that. Basically 2 TCs the entire game ever since he went onto the water. And yeah, at this point of the game, just sort of skyrocketing. But Turk keeping it close. Look at the resources. Considering the villager count, it was only kind of 2/3 into the game that Risotto actually overtook Turk. Considering Risotto took down 2 banks as well.